See that there? Yeah. Never fun when you have to bust that out. I am so ready for this ice to go. It is such a pain dealing with trucks when they get stuck. I parked this truck yesterday in here, and it was 45 or 40 plus degrees yesterday. Well, I wasn't thinking when I parked it on the snow or the slush at the time that it was gonna get below freezing again. So it froze and it was ice under it, and we just had to pull it out. Ah. What is it, Gunner?
Blown out, bud.
These forks, this faceplate and these forks are actually getting replaced today. I called yesterday and got some ordered, and they came in yesterday afternoon. So we're gonna go get them today, but if you cannot tell, there's a crack right there. And you could get it welded, but it probably won't last very long. So we just went on and ordered a brand new set of forks and the faceplate too. So today, we'll go get them. Well, time to drop these forks off. We're going to keep them for now because that one has a hole in it that we can pull like stuff we need to that's got a pin hitch, like header trailers around the yard. Hold on, I'm walking. Sucker, chill out. Oh yeah. Look at that. A whole lot easier. Instead of having to cut through here somehow. That's awesome. Yeah, it did. Yeah, well, it's got to work it a few times now. Hold on, let's just see if it'll do it. Oh yeah. Heck, make put some grease on it with it like that now.
Alright, alright, I go, yeah.
Hold on, it don't move the same time as the other one.
Keep going.
But it didn't go all the way in either. Well, let me just work it like that. Alright, I think that's good. Let me get under the forks and make sure it locks good and everything. Yep. There we go. That is nice. Well, good afternoon. It is the next day from yesterday. We didn't do much of anything yesterday, hardly, so wasn't much to film. But today, this morning, we had a conference to go to, so we really just got to the shop and started doing some stuff. And today, while it's kind of cold and not a whole lot to do, I decided that I'm gonna go put some more holes in the risers that catch the water. If you guys are watching this and don't know what that is, y'all are about to find out. And I got a shovel with me too, kind of dig out around them, get the grass out around them, so hopefully the water can flow through easier. By not doing this, if your holes are not drilled properly, or you don't have enough holes, or you just don't have the grass dug out from the riser, it'll stop it up, water will hold back into your field and drown out your crop. So a very important thing to do. So that's what we're doing. We had a couple farms that kind of built up the water and they drowned out the corn, and one of them was on a busy road, so it was pretty embarrassing. So we're gonna fix that and not have that problem this year. Alrighty, so this right here is a riser. You got your catch basin or your terrace, your dike, whatever you want to call it, right there. And this right here catches the water that's coming off these hills, slows the water down. You don't have a whole lot of erosion, but this is right here on the edge of the field, so it kind of just collects it and then dumps it out in one spot. We got another one right there, and it's slow. It really does help the erosion. It slows the water down and catches it coming off them hills. So we'll go to that one next. But anyway, so you got the riser, so the water comes in, of course, and goes down, and it's a pipe underneath the ground, goes and then comes out on the other side right there. That post is right there. So this one could probably get a couple more holes. We're gonna kind of dig out from around it. Yeah, so we'll do that. All right, so you got these kind of bits right here that you can use. I like to use what they call a Christmas tree bit, but I could not find it, so we're going to use this. Well, I don't have a whole lot of just battery life with me on for my drill, but I got a few holes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll see how that works. Don't really want any water to build up, so I put quite a bit of holes. Because I mean, this entire, you can kind of tell by the corn stalks. So like right, I mean, and then a little bit of this was, yeah. I mean, that's not good. So anyways, on to the next. Alrighty, me and Gunner came and started on this one yesterday. We kind of played around with the shovel, so I may not even add any more holes to this one, but I'm gonna get the shovel and look like this. That was satisfying. We'll add about 2 more. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Added a few more at the very bottom. Call that one good. Whew. I still want the water coming slow, but I don't want it to build up and wash everything out. Because as you can tell here, everything, all the way out there was all a complete loss. loss. I said lost. Lost. The seed was lost. Never sprouted. I got too many things in my hands. On to the next farm. This door is a little broken. I'm just gonna be very honest right now. Can-Am's doors, this style, has been no good to me. Y'all won't be able to see them, but it is deer right there on the hill. And that is one of our other bigger issues on this farm, is deer eating up the crops bad. That's our big issue on a lot of farms, but this farm was terrible. And thankfully, we had a guy come in. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of them. Like 8 or 9. I'm about to tell him the deer have came back. Man, I'm about to have to text him and tell him to be out here next season. But people don't realize that the deer eat up a lot of our profit. So if you hunt a farmer's field, do him a favor and take at least a few does off. If you don't want the meat, donate the meat. That's all you gotta do. It helps the farmers a lot. Because man, they eat up a lot of our profit. Gonna have to come back to that farm. I thought the keys were still in here. They're not. The keys are at the shop. So cannot get in. I would walk, but it's a long walk, so I'm not doing that. So on to another farm. This farm right here is the farm that we had to pull the auger out of the corn header because vines got in there and messed all some kind of crap up. But this is the farm, if you watch that video of us pulling the auger out of the corn header. There's only one riser on this farm. No, there's 2. There's one back there, but it's a metal one. And all it needs is a ditcher, a PTO ditcher come in and make a ditch up to it. That's all it needs. So we'll wait for the ground to dry out to do all that. Yeah, this one right here was bad this year. I mean, you can obviously tell. I didn't even come in and cut these crap to the cucumber, the weeds. Yeah, so this one was bad this year. I came out here in my waders and unstopped it. See, it's still draining. I forgot this one was plastic. Yeah, this one was still steadily draining. We came and kind of worked with it yesterday. It may need a couple ditches too. One coming from right here to here, and one coming from right there to here. Really nothing I can do on this one. I would need that water out of the way. The only way to get that water out of the way is really drain it, put holes lower, but I can't because my tool is not waterproof. Well, I'm not going to test it. But it's still kind of drained a little bit, but it's got a couple holes in it in the bottom. So it may be all right. Might just have to stay out here and kind of check on it, or you know, ride by, because the road's right there, so just ride by and check on it. All right, another farm. It's 3 different ones on this farm, 3 or 4. I don't remember why we put 2 here. I remember when we put these here, I was young. I don't remember why we put 2. Whew, that was a lot of work, man. So I may put some holes in there, more holes in there, but basically I just dug holes to the very bottom of the hole on the pipe. Like right there, that one's draining. That's the very bottom hole of the pipe. Was, you know, ground level. So them holes right there were doing nothing, and they're doing nothing. So if the water can go on and start draining before the water builds up to ground level, then that's good, because if it builds up to ground level and it's just sitting there, then everything I plant right here this spring will be gone. And it may not be a big area, like right here is not a big area as big as the ones on other farms, but it's still a loss. That seed is completely gone. The seed's gone, we won't make nothing. So then the money we waste by planting seed right here and it never coming up, then we're trying to make that back by other acres out in the field. So we're just putting us more in a loss. So any bit of seed that is wasted is just a loss, because that seed could have sprouted and made us money. But no, we planted it and it done nothing for us. So That's why this is very, 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 very important. And if we spray right here, that's a waste of spray. You still want to spray your herbicides right here because you want to kill this grass. If fertilizer gets thrown out here, that's a waste. There's nothing growing here except for weeds. We're fertilizing the weeds. So anyway, so that's just why. That's why this is a big deal. Because I am going to plant right here next to it. I'm going to. I mean, why not? But with the water building up, sitting here, that was a waste. But hopefully not this year. So I'll keep an eye on them this spring and summer and see if the crops make it, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so we got another one over there, and then another one on the other side of the farm. So got plenty of work to do to keep maximizing yield. This one is bad. It's already water sitting here. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but water right there, and I can hear water draining in. Just seeping in. Yep. There's a bunch of holes that are underwater, or under the ground. So we're gonna dig this out. And I don't know why I left that last spot without drilling more holes, but I need to go back and do that because everything on this side of this farm drains into that one pipe. It comes down right here into this pipe, comes out the back side of here, and then goes to the one we just left from. So that one needs to be speedy fast. It's a lot of work, but it pays off. Gunner, should I say sprayer man, did you come through here? This is another bad one. I am very glad I'm doing this because this helps a lot. This is very bad one. Y'all hear that? That's the sound of success. Makes you feel a lot better about yourself. All right, drilled a few more holes in that one, and we're gonna go to the first one we done in this field and drill a few more holes there, and then probably call it a day, unless I can think of another riser kind of close to the shop. Well, I put a lot of holes in them, so hopefully we will not have any water back up right here and drown out the crop. Hopefully. We'll keep eyes on that. If we have a rainstorm, if I can, I'll come out here and look at it from the road and see what it's doing. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for today. You guys kind of get an idea of some of the things we do in the winter time. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment what you would like to see next, what you would like me to show you all. Hit that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one.